This is a quick crash course on how to do accounts, specifically targeted towards YouTube accounts. I could spend many hours on this, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just cover a few principles. So, accountancy is basically about addition, and that is almost all that it's about. To put it in a straightforward manner, multiplication is more advanced than all of accountancy put together. Multiplication is not required in accountancy. Addition is what it's about. So, when we deal with any kind of business, we have an accounting situation, such as YouTube, and this is founded on the principles of double entry accountancy, which is the idea of debits and credits. Now, to put the matter in a perhaps more friendly way, as a provider of a service, and as someone who is deemed not to be just having a hobby, then you are creating a form of income that is potentially taxable. And so you are creating a situation where you have both an income and also a variety of expenses. And so in order to work out your profit, you need to match the income to a series of expenses. Now, profit in that sense is one type of calculation, but there are adjustments that are also important, or what is called material. So, in a very simple situation, say you made, in 1 month, you made £100 profit, and £100 of sales, and you had £20 of expenses. So you've made £80 profit. But when it comes to your tax bill, whichever country you're in, maybe you're in America, maybe you're in the UK, but your profit for tax purposes is different to your profit for accounting purposes. And that's where addition comes in, that was mentioned earlier. You have to change the way these things are added up. And the way we do that, we add certain things back and we take certain things away. So, I'm keeping it in general terms here, but let's say a profit of £80 for accounting might become a profit of, say, £95 for tax, because of these adjustments. Now, then there are also issues of accruals, prepayments, and a variety of adjustments. And again, with an accrual or prepayment, what you've got to think, if you've heard these terms, is that they are all about addition. So, if we have paid for an expense in advance, we've got to reflect the fact that that entire expense doesn't belong there. You've got to take away part of that expense. In this sense, it's reverse addition or subtraction. And the problem is, with accountancy, although it is all about addition, there's a conceptual framework there, and that is when it starts to get tricky. And with tax accountancy, there's a huge variety of rules, and it's just with the detail, the procedurality, the GAAP, which is GAAP, The technicality. Accounting is all about technicality. Anyway, I hope I've given just a brief skim, and I will redo this video and make it better at a later date. But I hope maybe that's given you a few ideas anyway. Thank you for listening.